Hi everyone, and welcome to Southern Motors, Michigan's leading muscle and classic car dealer since 1978. Remember, you can always go online and check out our updated inventory at southernmotors.com. Today, guys, going to take a look at just a beautiful 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle. This is a true 138 Super Sport, guys. Less than 500 miles on a Frame Off Rotisserie Restoration. The bottom of this car is as nice as the top, painted Marina blue, just like the top. That buddy of mine out of Tennessee is the one who got me this car. Said there's hardly any miles. Said there's probably just a couple hundred miles on it. A couple little things that we've got to do, like the air never got charged. I'll make sure my guy comes out and charges the air. And I think the wipers. we got to take a look at. But man, that's a pretty car. Real 138 Super Sport, man. These things have always been just on fire in a nice way. It's got a healthy 396, Muncie 4-speed. Again, it's got air, buckets, console. This is this Marina blue, which is a factory color, but I think this was the little bit lighter blue from the factory this car was. You can see it's got BF Goodrich Radial TAs all the way around it with the 15x8 Corvette Rallies with the disc brake flat caps. Pretty car, man. I put a few miles on it just to feel it. I'll tell you what, man, this thing drives nice and tight, and it's got plenty of horsepower. It doesn't have a big gear in the back. I think they said it's a 336, but I'll tell you what, man, this thing is tight. It's got the original bumperettes on it, chrome and stainless. You can see they're very nice. Slick paint. I apologize. Fortunately, here in Michigan, we just don't see the sunshine. It's still cold. The sun was out here a little bit ago. It was pretty warm, actually. And now it's starting to sprinkle rain. Pretty car. You can see the glass is nice. There's a few little things you can kind of nitpick. They didn't replace the vent windows, some of the little trim. A little touch-up mark. There's not a whole lot to really nitpick in the paint, guys. This thing is slick. And again, the bottom's body color. Same thing underneath. Straight old car down the sides. They did put quarters on both sides. You can see my little 63 409 4-speed. I actually owned that car a little bit ago. Just took it back in on trade. Not real hip on the exhaust tips, to be honest with you, but they were on it. I left them alone. Thought there was a little mark on this back bumper. Something. They did put quarters on both sides. Again, 8-inch rallies with the flat caps. Does have front disc brakes. Shoot, guys. My boys missed some wax there. So it's not a matching numbers car, guys, but it is a date correct EF suffix 67 396 350 horse engine. It is more than 350 horse, guys. This thing's probably pushing closer to 400. It's got a Holley Performance dual feed 4-barrel. You can see it's got a polished Edelbrock intake, factory exhaust manifolds. It's power steering, power disc brakes. Again, Muncie 4-speed manual trans. They've converted it to vintage air. We're gonna have to get the air charged. Billet, air cleaner and valve covers. I think 67's the best year, man. 70s, of course, are wicked cool too, but 67's a good year, man. Pretty car. Again, same on this side, the A-pillar chroming kind of nitpick. Dual chrome mirrors. Looks like new door handles, new door rubbers. Door skins are clean. New sill plates. Bucket seats console. Got the T-handle shifter in it. Beautiful wood sport steering wheel. That's really nice. You can see it's got the Fisher body seat belts in it. Headliner's nice. Dash is nice and clean. 68,723. That's supposed to be the original miles. Again, there's less than 500 they say on the restoration, but aftermarket Retrosounds radio. I couldn't get that to come on. The blower motor works. Again, I know we're going to take a look at the wipers. Flowmaster dual exhaust, 12 bolt, 336 I think is what this has. Not a big monster gear. Definitely something you can get on the expressway with. Good looking car. Bunch of new cars coming, guys. I've got 20 cars to get advertised in here. I'm doing the best I can to get them. I'm running out of room here. I've got my buddy in Tennessee's place full of cars. But my concentration, to be honest with you, has been on buying cars instead of selling cars here lately. It's just so hard to get good quality inventory. And of course, prices have gone through the roof. But as we were just talking to a customer here a minute ago, go try to build one. You know, it is unbelievable what restoration costs have done. And people don't want to build them. They want to drive. Boys missed some wax there too. You know, you want to sit around and wait a year, 2 years to get a car and spend 100 grand? It's up to you. That's why the prices, in my opinion, why prices have shot up. Because people don't want to wait, and they have finally figured out what it costs to make these cars look like this. Not that they're perfect. Again, it's doggone raining. Again, I've owned bought and sold 6,500, not 65, 6,500 of these cars. I've never seen a perfect one yet. That's a good looking car. But yeah, I mean, we had a conversation literally with a customer here who was trying to get a car restored, and he found out real quick what the costs were. The air's got to get charged. Solid lift camshaft. Again, this thing, it's got some giddy up and go too, guys. Sorry about the rain, guys. Don't worry, the sun will be out here in a second. Welcome to Michigan. Fuel gauge works. There's really not anything really in your gauge. I know the parking brake works. I couldn't get that to come on. I don't know, it may not be hooked up, or we just may not know what we're doing. Blower motor does work though, guys. Like I said, I got to charge the air. Wipers we're going to check on. Again, make sure you keep track of our inventory, guys. You can do that at southernmotors.com. Another great way to keep in touch with us is through our Instagram and our Facebook page. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube page. You can do that by clicking the little button there at the bottom. That way you get a notification every time I get a new car in, guys. Every time, I should say, I post a new video. This doggone weather. great day, guys.